Welcome to Friday's free teaching today, and before I start, do subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, have a look at the link tree below, claim your free painting, have a look at the amazing online course that's half price, and lots of other goodies, including a free discovery call with me. So this week we've been discussing about the divine feminine, the qualities of divinity, and really everything comes about into your life when you really start to empty yourself. It's not about filling yourself or holding on to attachments, knowledge, all those things. True wisdom, true heartfelt wisdom actually manifests within you, or recognizes itself or remembers itself within you when you start to empty yourself. So I'd like to share some of my writings with you, and you can either take this as a meditation, a transmission, a teaching, whichever way suits your needs right now. But know that you can always come back to it time and time again. She is a paradox. She is empty, but yet full. She's empty of things that do not serve her anymore, that she's been made aware of. And as she empties these from her life, from her being, she starts to fill herself up with her own light, with her true self. And in doing so, her nothingness starts to lead to her state of being of everywhere. And through this fullness, she decides to express her singularity as the dot in the middle of the circle, characterized in quantum physics by the 0 point, the point of neutrality, where everything is simply empty and neutral until you, she, he decides to give it a meaning. And in her emptiness, her sacred heart beats and pumps, each sacred heartbeat in the eternal now. As her name implies, she is faithful. But in this faithfulness, she can detach herself from the Leela, which is life's game, life's film script. Because she's empty, she doesn't want to carry any more masks, names, attributes, because she is freedom completely. She is mukti. And in her freedom, full-blown love exists, because love is freedom and freedom is love. And the only thing that she is committed to is her state of beingness, not attached to any external circumstances, but fully embodied physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, flowing just like nature intended. In this fullness, she can be intimate with everybody crossing her path, because she loves every person as a soul being, not as an individual, personal reality or personality. And she knows in this hall of mirrors, all is self. And because she's worked on herself so much, deeper and deeper and deeper within the divine cosmic womb of self, she loves herself. And this oozes out as her self-expression to all who meet her in her field of consciousness. She is magnetic, quite the party animal, but also alone, but never lonely, because she is whole, she is complete, she is balanced. She is gentle, but firm in her gentleness, and gentle in her firmness. And with this, she has an unwavering sense of love and compassion, embellishing you with a motherly comfort blanket of discerning bliss, of blissful waves, waves of cosmic tapestries weaving the eternal web of existence in a cosmogasmic spin of creation in the eternal now. As passionate as she is, and as fiery as she is, she's equally platonically still. She is silently chaotic, and chaotically silent, pulsing within the spaciousness of the cosmic womb of creation, as she rebirths and reunites within the infinite threads of the void of divinity. She is predictable, yet spontaneous, and she takes the helm of her multidimensional nature, knowing that love is her foundational power. And with this, she weaves and knits further into her unlimited, fractal, sacred space, deeper into her innerverse. Whole in her completeness, yet incomplete in her wholeness in this journey to infinity, she realizes the unlimited nature of the omniverse through her journey back to recognizing her Om, sweet Om, within this primordial soup of sacredness. And all that exists in presence, as each moment flows much like the waves in the ocean, is eternally pulsing and gushing a cosmogasmic tantric union with the self, meeting self ad infinitum. So she's asking you today to close your eyes and visualize yourself taking off all the masks, clothes, attachments, jackets, labels that you have worn and that you think that you are. Let's go back into your childhood. Take off the mask of childhood. any hurts, any pains, all the years you experienced since your childhood to now. Take it all off. Now she's asking you to take off your age, your name, your occupation, and who you think you are. And with this, take off your education, your degree, your job description. Take it all off, because none of this is really you. Take off your relationships of family, friends, work colleagues. Take them all off. And now, take off your obligations, everything that you think you must do, but it's only a must. And so she's inviting you at this moment in time to even take that off. In fact, she's requesting you to take everything off. Take off everything you desire and feel that you have a want for. All of your worries, negative thoughts, patterns, stories that you tell yourself. Take it off. Take off your dreams, your beliefs, your masks, the roles that you play with different people, the labels that you give yourself in different circumstances. In fact, take off all your opinions. Take off all your judgments. Take off your gender. Take off your nickname and your name. Are you feeling lighter? How many more jackets or coats are you still wearing that need to be taken off? Take them all off until you're standing here, raw, true, nakedly open. But now, take your body off, all of it, the body consciousness, and take a deep, deep breath and have a look at what is left. Feel into it. Touch it. Breathe it. Who are you as a soul being? Take a deep breath and welcome home to your soul, to yourself. And remember that the illusion of the dual mirror is what you have been living all of your life. You have been fixating your attention on that reflection that turned your life into an unconscious dream, where you are simply entirely in the power of the circumstances that have controlled you. You see, you allowed the external reality to dominate you for as long as you were spellbound by it, anxiously watching the events unfold in the hall of mirrors, just the same way as your attention became immersed in the movie of the screen. But know that you are the screen. And in life, this immersion gets even deeper. You allowed yourself to get hypnotized by the reflection that you were seeing in the mirror. It was literally pulling you all along in the hall of mirrors. And so how do you make your existence go from an unconscious to a conscious dream that you can control? You need to simply understand in this world that there is you and that there is a mirror. And as long as your attention is focused on the reflection, you remain within the mirror, the duality of the mirror. And everything that happens in the mirror happens regardless of you. Yes, you. Drop your self-importance. Your life is like a computer game where you do not set the rules. Of course, you're allowed to make certain attempts to influence what is happening in the mirror, but you lack the main thing. You do not have the option of leaving the game. And meanwhile, there is only one thing that keeps you locked up: your attention, your self-importance. I'm here to tell you that you can get out of this mirror. You see, inside the mirror is the unconscious dream. Outside the mirror is the conscious dream. And reality is the same on both sides. After all, it is a mirror. But inside the mirror, you are not the one controlling the reality. Reality controls you within the mirror. And so there you are in the power of illusion, that you can alter the reflection of by touching it with your hands. But such a thing is only possible from this side, which is the outside, where the inner intention turns to the outer intention. And in order to come out, you need to switch your attention from the reflection onto the image. And once you realize that you are standing in front of the mirror, you will get the ability to shape the reality by the image of your thoughts. The heart-mind is a mirror. The heart-mind is covered with the enshrouding dust of the mind's ceaseless imaginings. Its mystery becomes occluded. But once it's wiped clean by the depth of contemplation, then mystery upon mystery is revealed within the bright nothingness of its mirror. An ordinary mirror, free from dust, reveals whatever is placed before it: a house, a tree, a bird, a face, the sky. But in the mind-heart's mirror, the bright nothing reveals the face of godliness. Its empty mystery is the source of that revelation, and what is reflected is all of appearance. You see, the people of the way do not fill themselves more and more with grandiose imaginings, but they become emptier every day, that I spoke about right at the beginning. This emptiness is at the center of the bead, and this is what makes it useful for any adornment. This emptiness is at the heart of the mirror, and it is what gives it the power of revelation. And so contemplation trains the mind to emptiness. It trains the heart to freedom from preoccupation. And when the mind and the heart are no longer already occupied by their own image, a natural mystery is revealed. And in every face, in every leaf, in every stone, and even the sky, you are revealed to yourself. And so this world is a mirror, and it can be looked at. On the contrary, it reflects our vision to it. And so usually when looking at the world, people fix their attention on the reflection. And so they are within the clutches of illusion that reality exists independently and cannot be influenced in any other way than by working with the elbows of the physical world. So join me in reality transurfing to teach you to do the opposite and take your attention away from the reflection and direct it to your way of thinking. And so looking at the world, I look at myself, and my world gives me everything that my attention is fixed on. Because my world takes care of me, because I choose to do so, as the image is the reflection. And so your world is yourself pulled out, pushed out. Then we can assume that what is happening around you is a story that you are telling yourself. Reading the story of your reality is like reading a book. Your eyes scan the words on the page in the same way your eyes start to scan the world around you. When you read, you are imagining what is going on, but the scenes are not the letters themselves. And so, I see myself, I see my reality. And with that, you can choose through your mind's eye what you intend your reality to be. For coaching, further transmissions, energy transmissions, mentoring, teaching, and taking this further, book yourself a free discovery call so that we can take this further into one of my coaching programs as well as the online course. Thank you.